first question here, Sean Richardson, Regional President of the Cleveland region of Huntington Bank. Tell us about Huntington's commitment to the community.
Well, Pastor, thank you so much for inviting me here today to talk to you and to address, your following. It's really vital and important that we become intimate as financial partners. As you and I have alluded to, we've been a long supporter of your organization and your faith-based community. And we look forward to doing that for a very, very long time together. And we're very appreciative of the work that you're doing in the community to lift all boats. And that's part of our mission. Our purpose is to look out for people. We're dedicated to making people's lives better. Not just can we make the next loan, we really want to be a vehicle to make people's lives better. We want to help businesses thrive in our community and strengthen our communities. And we do that in a couple of different ways. Last year, we announced a $40 billion plan. So that's a big number, $40 billion. That's through our 8 states within the Midwest, but Ohio, of course, is our home state. But this is $40 billion to strengthen our communities through the small business ecosystem and to foster economic equality throughout the bank's footprint over the next 5 years. So that $40 billion is done through a couple of few different programs. I'd like to share a little bit about those with you today. We have a powerful objective that I hope resonates with you and with your team. We want to address what has been previously unaddressed through social, racial, environmental, and economic inequalities. We recognize that there have been inequalities in the minority and under-resourced communities. We want to be part of the solution. I think the solution is, the first step is to recognize that the issues exist, and we sure do. So we have programs designed to be access to capital, affordable housing, and other resources to help people achieve their goals and purpose. So if you don't mind me just running on and on here, I would like to share, just in closing with this question, we took the time when we developed this plan. There might be a little bit of a different approach than others. We held listening sessions in the communities. We did this in major metro markets. Certainly Cleveland was one of them. We met with community organizations. We didn't come to them with a pre-designed solution. We first had to listen to what were the most pressing needs in the community. And what we heard, if we play this back, is that our community plan addresses a couple of key strategic issues: racial and social equity, consumer and home lending, small business, and lastly, community development lending and investing. So I'm pleased to share that through the first 4 months, so it's just a very micro measurement period, we've reached $3.6 billion towards our $40 billion goal. And that's really affordable housing loans and small business loans across our footprint.
Wow, that's very impressive, Sean. And we know that home ownership helps establish strong neighborhoods. So how is Huntington helping people buy homes?
Of course, I'm no surprise to you that I and at Huntington, we believe home is far, far more than a place just to sleep and cook. It's where life's biggest moments happen. And we're committed. We are absolutely committed to putting home ownership within reach for more people. So let's talk about how we do that. It is vital for not just personal financial security, but for economic and social stability for entire communities. So last year, we joined with a housing partner called CHN. They're the best in the business. CHN, to create a new product called the Believe Mortgage. So the Believe Mortgage is a first mortgage designed for lower dollar mortgages to help those who have been historically left out and unable to buy homes. So I say low dollar, low is in the eye of the beholder. These are loans up to $75,000, which can buy a beautiful home in many, many communities. And it's available for those with low to moderate incomes. It's available in Cuyahoga and Lorain counties, and down payment assistance programs are also available through that same partner, CHN Housing. And finally, this is available for those who may have a blemished credit history. So it's one thing to make the dollars available and to be keen on low interest loans. But if somebody can't get to them and can't qualify for them, because who doesn't have some sort of credit history that they got to own up to? But we decided to lower the threshold to qualify for mortgage. So you don't need an 800 credit score to get this product. So we're really excited about that. We also, of course, have conventional mortgages. We're the largest mortgage lender in the state of Ohio. That surprises a lot of people because we don't do as much advertising as so many others, but we're the largest mortgage lender in Ohio. So one other thing I wanted to share with you, our community access mortgage targets under-resourced communities in a way to access to both buy and refinance and renovate. It allows up to $100,000 in renovation costs to be financed in order to make repairs to bring a home up to code. So we realize also that you got to solve that problem. People can find a house, they can want to buy a house, but it may be code violated. It might be, there could be all sorts of problems, but we've got assistance with that. So if people are interested in learning about that, just visit one of our branches or talk to our partner, CHN Housing. They're terrific.
Wow, that's an amazing program, and it's good to know that you guys are the largest lender in Ohio. That's a very great accomplishment, and I'm thankful that you guys are so open in doing that for the people of Ohio. But I wanted to ask you, just to kind of end up our conversation, how about supporting small businesses?
Yeah. This is right down my sweet spot, my alley. Thank you. I've been a lender for over 30 years in Cleveland, and the majority of my time I served the small business community. That owner-managed business, that one that's it's he or she and their cousins and their kids and all that. That's who I've lent money to my whole career. They're the lifeblood of the American economy. They're the lifeblood of Cleveland. So while we've had a lot of disruption in the labor market and workplace, we continue to demonstrate a welcome philosophy by providing a lot of support into that community. We designed a brand new product last year called Lift Local. We put aside, the first tranche was $25 million, $25 million designed specifically for minority, women, and veteran-owned small businesses. We're doing this with the Small Business Administration. And again, we're doing it with a relaxed credit profile. That's important to, as we said before about homeownership, not everybody has stellar credit. So we are recognizing that maybe credit score isn't the leading indicator of repayment. And so we have designed this program with the SBA to lend this Lift Local program into our community. So let me just give you a couple of bullet points on that. It's for loans as low as $1,000 up to $150,000. We put what we call wraparound services. So it's one thing just to deposit a check into your bank account and say, go to town with this $25,000. We also do free financial education. We have zero origination fees on the loans. We have checking accounts with 24-hour grace overdraft fee relief and service fees waived for 36 months. We have been the largest SBA lender in the nation, not just in Cleveland or Ohio, for the past 4 years, and we are working with the SBA on this program. And Pastor, the last thing I want to talk about is something we just announced together with Mayor Bibb in City Hall just a month ago, a program we're calling Entrepreneur in Residence. So we have taken $500,000 of the bank's money, and we have made 11 grants to community partners to help entrepreneurs start and grow small businesses. Really excited about that. These programs provide resources to coach entrepreneurs to improve financial results, sales strategy, marketing, cybersecurity, labor force issues. There's 11 programs. Some of our partners include ECDI Women's Business Center, the Urban League, the President's Council, and Global Cleveland. There's also information about that at a Huntington branch near you. Thank you for the opportunity to say hello to you and to address all of your community members. We really, I'm going to use a strong word. We adore the work you're doing in our collective partnership. We look to support all of your folks, and to the extent you need to continue to grow, to deliver, to minister, we're there with dollars to help you expand your footprint and grow your organization.